So to maximize my time and what I get done in this hurried cleaning routine is right away I start a batch of laundry. If you're like me, I've been spending a ton of time at the pool, and these are the towels that we've been using. And if you're like me as well, they do tend to smell a little moldy. I have been using this odor cleanse additive, and guys, it definitely takes that mold smell away, and it is a staple now in my house. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start this batch of laundry. I run my washer for about 35 minutes, and I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to take care of some business. My plan for today is to take my girls out, and we're going to spend the day out of the house. I do not like to leave my house in shambles. When I'm gone, usually during the week, my husband is at work, and I hate for him to come home to a messy house, and I hate to rush around with the kids when we're out having a nice day, rushing to get back home to beat Leo back to the house so we can get it straightened up. So first things first is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tackle these dishes. There's not many in here because we did clean up last night after dinner, but I'm going to put away the ones that are in the strainer and then wash the ones that are in the sink and just start making the house presentable.
Close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way, and so every night I dream it. I'm starting to believe in what you say when I'm sleeping, that you
Now I'm just going to go ahead and just wipe down the inside of the sink. Sometimes, you know, food just sits in there or whatever. Just scrub it down, make it look nice and clean and shiny, so it gives the illusion that I really put a lot of work into this house, but I really didn't.
wearing light shoes, walking down the shore, diving head first down to the ocean floor.
I'm just going to start clearing off the counters, putting away all the little things left from breakfast and from dinner the night before, wipe everything down, make sure it's nice and clean. We are in like prime ant season here, so I really try to keep the counters nice and clean and wiped down in hopes that those little critters stay out of my kitchen.
We've got catching up to do. There's a glow about you. This is a perfect night to catch a cold.
Continuing on with wiping down the rest of my countertops, you guys know I have a really small kitchen. But another trick I have to kind of keeping us ahead of the game and enjoying our day out is when I know we're going to be gone for most of the day, I like to throw a meal into the crock pot. So it's cooking while we're gone, and I don't have to worry about coming home. This is just the good old Mississippi pot roast. It's a family favorite. Leo and the kids all love it. So I'm going to keep on cleaning off all the surfaces, just straightening up this coffee bar, putting away all the little thingies here, and just straightening up our lives.
It's a night to stay up late. Things we have to do can wait. We've got catching up to do. There's a glow about you. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length on the North Shore. Stay up for the sunrise, make a wish. There is no way we'll be forgetting. Listen to old songs in headphones.
Another thing is a must for me is I always take out the garbage, especially during the summer, because I feel like it can really like stink up your house. And I just run out the garbage really quickly, throw in a fresh garbage bag, because I just think that just gives also the illusion that the house is nice and straightened up and you really put some time into it. I get asked a lot how we clean and like kind of season our cast iron. This was sitting on the stove from last night. So what I do is I just go through and I'm going to wash it. Sometimes you're able to just kind of wipe it out after the meal, but this time it did need to be scrubbed. So I just clean it really well, both sides. Just get it nice and clean. Don't scrub it too hard. But the thing is you're going to want to dry the outside and the inside, because if you don't dry the outside, it will rust. So I take just a kitchen towel and I make sure everything is nice and dry. I go ahead and flip it over and dry the back end as well. So how I season the cast iron is I take this Crisco like vegetable oil like lard, and I put a little bit on a paper towel and I just rub it all over. You will notice it's going to suck up all that lard, and you'll see any dry spots if you need to add more. And I just make sure I get every little nook and cranny so we have no way of the actual cast iron getting rusty. Leo does heat his up after he's done, but I don't. Carrying on over to the stove and the microwave, I have black appliances. Big old party foul on my part, never would do that again. And I'm just taking my Safeway glass cleaner. I absolutely love it. If you guys are interested, it is linked to my Amazon store, and I think this cleans my appliances the best. Yes, my little thing back there is broken, and I mean everything still works. We're just, you know, I'm waiting for it to die. Hopefully it will eventually so I can get some new appliances, but until then Leo sees no need to replace them.
Feel like I can fly, thinking about you day and night. I love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution.
I'm just going to go through and sweep up the floors. Luckily, we are lucky enough to have wood floors throughout the house. So I'm just going to go ahead and sweep. I pull out the garbage can and just kind of get all this stuff up there. Since we are outside a lot, we get a lot of little like dust and little pieces of dirt and stuff and grass from running in and out of the house. So I'm just going to go ahead and sweep this mess up.
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall.
Now I'm over in like our dining area, and I'm just going to clean off our table, because this is one of the first things you will see when you walk into my home. And if it is cluttered or, you know, kind of messy, it really just makes the house look like it's in shambles. When you have a small home, minimal clutter is the best. That's like my trick to you guys. The first thing you see when you walk into a house, I always try to keep that area the cleanest, because that's going to set the mood for your whole home. So that's something I have learned throughout the years, and as a homeowner and, you know, I guess a housewife. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to take all the stuff off, and I'm going to spray down the table, just, you know, kids, and, you know, get everything looking nice and clean.
When I'm in this town, look at the beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. drive a faster car.
Again with the sweeping, guys, I sweep all the time. I have considered getting a rug underneath this dining table. I'm just worried that all I'm going to do is be vacuuming that rug. If you guys think it's a good idea, like, comment down below. You think I should get one? You think I should just, you know, keep it as is? Let me know.
No one's stopping me now.
Also, I always include my kids in our cleanup. If everybody wants to go out and have a nice day, we all have to pitch in and clean up around here. No one is excluded. Not the 4-year-old, not the 8-year-old, and not the 13-year-old. We all are chipping in. We all take care of business together. I think it's a good way to teach my kids responsibility. And, you know, everybody should take care of their home. This is our home. This is what represents us. And, you know, it takes some pride into your house.
When I'm in this town, look at the beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me.
Another trick to making it look like you spent a lot of time is vacuum your couches. You're going to have those fresh vacuum lines on your sofa, and it's going to look like you really put some elbow grease into that house. But as we both know, we just hurried up, we cut some corners, but it looks like we did the mostest.
I'm gonna make mistakes, I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna try to
While the girls are, you know, resetting up the couch, putting the pillows and the cover down, I am just vacuuming up our floors. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum that rug that's right in front of the door. Like I said, right when you walk in, you will see this little living area and that table. And if that looks clean right when somebody walks into your house, it's really going to look like your house is put together. It's going to set a really calm environment. And I love having a nice clean house for my husband when he comes home. I feel like that is the most relaxing thing to do, is to come home to a hot cooked meal and a clean home. I just think it's just the best feeling ever.
yeah.
This long hallway leads us to basically the rest of the house. Our 3 bedrooms are back here, and then that first door on the left is our bathroom. This always collects a lot of little dust bunnies and stuff like that. Hair from the bathroom. I have 3 girls, including myself. A lot of hair on our floors. So I always like to give that a quick sweep. Here's my big girl over here. She's the one cleaning up the bathroom, kicking in her half, giving us a thumbs up. And the girls are in their room. They're making up their beds and folding up their blankets, putting away their toys. They're giving us a thumbs up as well. Now Mom's in her room. I'm just going to go ahead and make up my bed and kind of pick up around the, like, my desk area. I like to have my desk to be pretty clean of clutter. I hate to sit down to, you know, mess around with the computer and there's like crap everywhere. And my bed, as long as my bed's made, I feel like your room looks clean. There are some random clothes and stuff like that on the floor from my husband, so I'm going to go ahead and pick those up as well.
I'd catch 'em all, not just right. No, 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 you're so overwhelming. You're like a song to which my heartbeat is playing. Like, oh, na, 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 na. There's no poison in your lip, and I can't get over it, 'cause girl, you're so overwhelming. Like, oh, na, na, yeah. I can't hold it no longer.
Here's a question for you guys. How many of you actually share a cover with your significant other? I am so selfish when it comes to my blankets. I do not want to share. The Chicago Bears one is obviously Leo's, and then that other one is mine. And I don't like to share. He always wants to share blankets, and I'm like, no, I didn't sign up for this. Our marriage isn't at that part yet. I don't know, maybe when we're like 90. But for right now, don't touch my covers.
But they all disappear, they will let you down, so we better stick together. Let's come whatever, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world, 'cause we got love, love. I need only you here with me. You wanna get close to me, why don't you do it right now? You know we met for a reason, but you're trying to deny that we should be together. It's heavy weather.
Now that the room is done, our house is clean, I'm going to head back downstairs to throw those clothes in the dryer. Just to talk about Odor Cleanse one more time, this stuff effectively neutralizes and destroys harmful chemicals and odors. It is non-toxic, environmentally friendly, and safe for everyone to use. I feel like that is so important, especially with all the chemicals companies are putting into products nowadays, and you can just never be too safe. And guys, this stuff works so great. I actually gave some to my mom, and we use it on my dad's greasy work clothes because he is a mechanic, and it takes that smell out. If you guys are interested, I will leave a code down below for you guys to get a discount. Thanks for watching.